Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching, email coaching, as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I want to give you guys a method, a technique, if you will, that can help you manifest movement from your specific person very fast, which I know many of you want with Valentine's Day coming up, for example. And it's a technique that is very easy, very simple, very fast, and very, very focused. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So as you know, those of you who have been following my channel for a little while, I always tell you to try not to worry about the time, to try not to be discouraged if manifesting your specific person, or any desire for that matter, is taking a little while, or in some cases even a longer while. That's because everything depends on your inner state and on how fast you shift, and sometimes you can't force yourself to shift. Sometimes it has to come naturally. But with that being said, there's nothing to say that you cannot manifest movement very, very fast. So for those of you who might be manifesting a date for Valentine's Day, or a confession of their feelings by Valentine's Day, or contact, or any sort of movement, or even outside of Valentine's Day, those of you who want to see fast movement, try this method and see how it works for you. I know for me it has worked wonders in the past, many times, so I wanted to share it with you guys today. So like I said, this technique is fast, it's simple, it's easy, but it's also very, very focused. So what you want to do is decide on one thing, and I'm going to explain what I mean by that in just a second. Decide on one thing that you want to experience. For example, you might want contact from your specific person. You might want a text from them. You might want them to ask you out for Valentine's Day, or just ask you out in general. Or you might want something a little more general, for example, to feel loved by them, to feel wanted by them, to feel desired by them. You may want to see commitment from them, for example. Whatever it is that you most want at this point in time, pick that one thing, decide on that one thing that you want, and make it into either a very short affirmation or a very short inner conversation with your specific person. Or if you're a visual person, you can make it into a very short scene, for example, a 10-second scene. Something that is very, very short and very quick and very easy to remember. And what you want to do is repeat it to yourself throughout the day, multiple times, and try to catch the feeling of it, as if it was true right now, as if it was happening right now in your 3D. For example, I am loved by my specific person, and you can insert their name in there. Or you can say, my SP, whatever their name is, loves me. They love me so much. Or you can imagine them telling you that they love you and how much they love you. Or you may want to imagine them asking you out on a date, if that is the thing that you have decided on. You may imagine them telling you about their feelings for you for Valentine's Day. Or you can say to yourself, if you prefer affirmations, that I'm so happy that they've asked me out for Valentine's Day, or I'm so happy that they've asked me out on a date. And the important thing there, the key thing there, is that you actually get into the state of starting to feel it natural. You want to start feeling the way you would feel if that was happening right now. So you want to feel that love within yourself every time you say that affirmation, or every time you play that short scene in your head, or every time you do that short inner conversation in your imagination. If you're going to be saying, I am loved by them, they love me so much, you want to feel that love. You want to feel open to receiving that love from them. You want to start feeling it natural within yourself. If they're asking you out on a date in your imagination, you want to feel that excitement of going on a date with them, of anticipating that date with them. If it's about them committing to you, for example, feel that relief, that reassurance, that security within yourself that yes, they are committed to me. Yes, they are choosing me. Yes, they want me. Yes, I have their commitment, and so on. You want to catch that feeling. What is so beautiful about this method is that you're focusing on one thing. So it's much easier to impress your subconscious faster with that one thing, and at the same time embodying the state of the person who has that desire. And so the combination of these two, the super focused attention on one thing as opposed to multiple different things, and of course there's nothing wrong with that. Your subconscious can take everything. However, for the purpose of seeing fast movement, which is the purpose of this exercise, it's best if you settle on one thing, you decide on one thing, whether that's contact, them committing to you, them asking you out on a date, or feeling their love, or them confessing their feelings to you, or them taking you out on Valentine's, whatever it might be. Put the focus on just one thing for now. And so the combination of that with embodying the feeling of the wish fulfilled, embodying the state of the person for whose this affirmation is true, this inner conversation is true, that scene is actually happening in their reality and feels natural, gives you a very, very high chance of actually seeing fast movement with your specific person. And of course, the added benefit to that, especially if you're someone who is doubting manifesting, or thinks that the law doesn't work for you, or you're having a lot of resistance, if you focus it on one thing and you see movement in that one thing, that immediately builds your faith in the law and builds your faith in conscious manifesting and of course your own self. And you start believing more that yes, I can do it. And so you start becoming a much more confident manifestor now that you also have the 3D proof that this thing is working. So as I said, this technique works very, very well for me. So if you want to see fast movement, try it. See how it works for you. See how it resonates with you. And I'm sure many of you will actually see some very good results and fast. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.